BC bumping up the timeline for second shots of COVID-19 vaccine.
With the availability of supply, I anticipate that everyone will be able to have their second dose by the end of the summer.
Those second shots now on an 8-week interval from the first. That's half the 16 weeks originally planned at the start and down from the 13 weeks anticipated just a few weeks ago. It's a vital milestone to get out of this part of the pandemic.
As we move into what we hope will be step 4 in September, where people will be protected, going back to school, going back to university, and getting back into many other things that we want to do in our lives.
8 weeks the plan overall, but it could be a little different depending on first doses. If you got Pfizer first, you'll get Pfizer second, following the age-based and high-risk priority like first doses did. For those who got Moderna, it'll still be 8 weeks, but there could be a twist because of supply.
We expect it not to be common, but in some situations you may be offered a Pfizer vaccine instead of a Moderna for your dose 2.
Henry says that's been proven safe and effective. And then there's AstraZeneca.
It made me feel hopeful in that, okay, we're starting at least.
Jody Nuttall, one of about 100 in BC to get her AstraZeneca dose 2 as vials were set to expire.
So many people have said to me, oh, you're so lucky. And I definitely feel very fortunate, but I don't feel like I can really shout from the mountaintops either because there's so few people that have had the second shot yet.
And those waiting on AstraZeneca are going to have to wait for that plan a bit longer.
I anticipate we'll have more information by the end of next week to be able to provide advice to people who've received AstraZeneca so they can make an informed decision about receiving AstraZeneca as your second dose or receiving one of the mRNA vaccines.
The bottom line, BC's expected to have a fully vaccinated population heading into a fully reopened province this fall. There are some areas with slower uptake on vaccines than others, the province working on that. Booster shots may be needed or not. And another COVID bad news brick could fall.
I think I'll be wearing a helmet for at least another year, waiting for those bricks.
For now, she's calling on everyone who can to get a shot because, quite simply, it's the way out.
It's how we will get a handle on this virus and move out of this path of the pandemic.
For City News in Victoria, I'm News 1130's Liza Yuzda.